Big again. So we have a developing story which is coming right now. Breaking news from ZIFA. You remember last time I posted a video about Sheasham FC withdrawing from the Central region in Division 1. And they cited some issues which has to do with the referees and some issues which they have been reporting and they were not being resolved. So now ZIFA has decided to establish an ad hoc committee which is going to deal with this case. So we have a press release here which has been released by ZIFA. So I'm going to read exactly the press release and find out what is inside this press release. So it's going to be interesting. I think it's getting hot, especially for the Zimbabwe Central Region Soccer League. They are going to be, as I see it, they are going to be in big trouble because if it is established that Shisham FC reported these issues and they were not resolved, I see something is going to happen. All right, so let's see, let's have a look. So I'm going to read ZIFA to establish ad hoc committee to investigate Shisham FC withdrawal. So you may be confused by the meaning of ad hoc. Ad hoc just is just meaning like something to do specifically on this case. So which means this committee is only being established only to deal with this case. So I'm going to read. So the Zimbabwe Football Association ZIFA Executive Committee at its meeting held on 9th of October 2025 has resolved to establish an ad hoc committee of inquiry to investigate the withdrawal of Shisham Football Club from the Zimbabwe Central Region Soccer League. The decision follows the recommendations from the ZIFA Legal and Player Status Committee meeting convened on 8th of October 2025. So today, I think today is 9th, yes. So today there was a meeting by ZIFA and that's the time they have decided to establish this committee to deal with this case. So in accordance to Article 55 of the ZIFA statutes, the ad hoc committee shall be constituted as follows. Number one, a chairperson who shall be a qualified legal practitioner. Number two, a deputy chairperson who shall be a sports administrator. And the last one member who shall be a former referee. All right. So if you look at this lineup, we have one person who is a legal practitioner who is going to deal with the. I think there are some cases which has to do with the constitution and or other things. Legally, they will be guided so that they don't go offline. And we have the deputy chairperson who shall be a sports administrator, somebody who has knowledge about sports. Then the third one is one member who shall be a referee. So remember, one of the issues which was raised by Shisham Football Club, it has to do with referees. That there is uneven play field. The referees are very much biased and they are not officiating the matches properly. So I see this lineup is very clear and very nice. But the outcome or what they are going to do is another story. So we are going to see how it's going to be. All right. So the committee's terms of reference are two. So this is what the committee is going to do. Number one, investigate the circumstances surrounding Shisham's FC withdrawal from the Zimbabwe Central Region Soccer League, including any related complaints. All right, so this is the first thing they are going to find out the reasons why Shisham Football Club decided to withdraw both teams for the men and for the women from the Central Region Soccer League. And the second one, to determine whether Shisham FC exhausted all internal remedies available under ZIFA statutes and Zimbabwe Central Region Soccer League regulations prior to withdrawal. So this is very clear. They are going to find out if Shisham followed all the protocols which are to be followed if you are to withdraw or to inform that we are going to withdraw from the league, either from the following the ZIFA regulations and also from the central region where they were playing from. Okay, number three is assess the response of the Zimbabwe Central Region Soccer League complaints lodged by Shisham FC. So this is a very, very interesting story because if you look at the press release by Shisham, they clearly mentioned that they approached the Zimbabwe Central Region Soccer League so many times and none of their issues or their complaints were resolved. We don't know how far true is it, but we are going to find out with this committee which is going to investigate to establish whether uh, Shisham FC approached the league and lodged their complaints or no. So, and the last one, submit a written report of findings and recommendations to ZIFA Executive Committee within 7 working days from the date of appointment. So, this committee is going to have 7 days from the date of appointment. So I think they are going to appoint these people. So far, we don't have the legal practitioner, we have the sports administrator, and also we have the former referee. We don't have at the moment, but this is a lineup of what is going to happen. So they have 7 days to work on this case. They're going to submit a report to ZIFA executive committee. And from there, this is where we are going to see the drama unfolding. And hopefully, everything is in order from Shisham and also from the Zimbabwe Central Region Soccer League. Otherwise, we are going to see a lot of things happening. Hopefully, it's going to be fair because we want to establish why this happened, and we don't want to see all these kind of things happening in our league, especially when it is coming from Division One, where we are saying this is our foundation of our football, and we want to see teams being promoted into the Premier League fairly. Because I think that Shisham is saying that the playing field is not even. We can see that maybe there are some favors which are coming uh, from other clubs. Maybe other clubs are being favored by referees. We don't know. But if we are to uh, solve all these problems, we need to go back to the root cause of all these things. And one of the reasons is to establish a system whereby referees are paid by ZIFA or by the soccer league, whether it's northern region, southern region, or central region, or from the Premier Soccer League, same. Because if we are allowing clubs to pay referees, then that's where the problem is coming from. Because we don't know how much they are being paid. Maybe there's extra dollar which is being paid to the referees so that they can favor a certain team. We don't know, but to avoid all this drama or to erase any assumptions, we must erase or we must abolish this system whereby football clubs are paying referees, because I think this is where it is coming from. Because one of the issues which was raised by Shisham is all about that referees are not doing their job properly. They are being biased in terms of decision making. So let's see how this committee is going to move forward with this case. So I'll be following this case until to the end and find out what's uh, what will be the result. So earlier on, I posted about the press release by ZIFA as well. They instructed Shisham to remain in the league. So at the moment, as per the instructions from ZIFA, Shisham is still a member of the Zimbabwe Central Region Soccer League Division One until this issue is resolved. So that's it for on this story. So we are going to see maybe after next week what will be the outcome on this issue. All right. So if you have any uh, information about this story, maybe you are from the central region, maybe you are not from Shisha, maybe another team. You know what is happening in your league. You can let us know. You can share with us what's your experience in the league. How the referees are handling matches and other stories also which are related to this case.